welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Sterna-Man.
Hey.
Today we're going to be doing the poor man's spaghetti.
Let's go.
So the first thing, we need a pot.
Is that
here.
cat food?
We need a can of Vienna sausages.
Why would we need that? What the fuck?
Is drain a little bit of the juice off into this pot.
You've got my attention now. This is gourmet.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Now these, because this is going to be the poor man's spaghetti, so this is going to be your meatballs. So we're going to get this
Kind of. It's not the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
And we're going to just cut them into little bitty meatball looking things here. Oop, almost nicked myself there.
Exit Prime
You gotta be
Rogu.
careful whenever you're cutting up these wieners.
Okay, maybe in a minute, Heartsbane.
Here, cut up there, there.
I don't mind Vienna sausages.
There we go.
Thanks,
Now we're
Resub
gonna
Who.
turn up the burner on, and we're gonna put all these little meatballs into here so that they can plump up.
Let's go.
And to help do that, I still got some beanie sauce on me, so let me just wash my hands.
Hey, what's up? That cat looks
I think
disgusted.
Mama's over there filming the cat. First thing.
Are they
Thanks
just...
for-
Okay, someone brought this up. Are they just meat sticks? This is going to be an interesting experiment. Has anyone in chat ever had these? The little sticks, little Gerber's meat sticks? Or was it just me? I ate this shit till I was like 12 years old. It slapped. It was like an improved formula of a Vienna sausage. But yeah, Vienna sausages are basically just these. I had these again for the baby food tier list. Fuck, man, they're still so good. I could kill 20 of those jars and shit my
Now
pants.
that we got the beanie wieners in there, our little meatballs are in there. We're going to add 3 cups of water. There's one.
Thanks, Resub Tower and War Pocket and Dillab and Pessimistic.
Here's 2.
Prime Plus Bowl.
And here's the 3. 3 cups of water there.
Alright.
Go ahead and,
Why are we doing this?
I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hey, Mr. Cat, you like beanie sausages? I don't think he's too much of a fan. Okay. Now then, if I can find... There they are. There's my scissors. I'll open up these. Got 2 packs of chicken ramen here.
Ah.
Open these up for you. We're not going to smash them today.
Thanks for the Prime,
Just gonna
Angela.
open them up, yeah.
Angelina.
And of course,
My bad.
remove the little flavor packet.
There's a second person filming this? Yeah, it's the health inspector, I guess. I don't know, man. This is an interesting recipe, though. That's for sure.
Hey, Mr. Hobie. Hobie likes that ottoman. I got that for Christmas several years ago, and he took it over. And he just winked at you.
Thanks to Prime, Oni Mac Kage, and the Resub Reaper.
Get a fork here. You know what? Let me, load up.
So are we like broiling those Vienna sausages? Because that shit's just down there cooking.
Well, trying to find something without everything spilling over, but I guess this will have to do. I can't find my little pan, or little things like that. Yes, I can go ahead and get
What do we need this for right now?
These are just too big.
Oh, I see.
I need
A
my
lid.
little ones. And I can't find them. Will you help me find them, guys?
Thanks to the Resub Zelzia.
Oh boy. Everything out here, just one specific little thing. I have to do it. Okay, I found it. They're in here.
There we
I found my
go.
other ones. Now to put everything back in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When does the recipe begin?
Does it?
That is just a disaster waiting to happen. It's Jingle with pots and pans.
Alright, then let's try to close this off here.
I mean, it's great if you're trying to prank your friend and give him a concussion when it all falls out.
There we go. We're basically just waiting for this to boil. Just waiting for it to boil. Might take a little while.
Easy tier 1
Alright,
fashion.
as you can see, our little meatballs are boiling in this water over here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take 2 ramen noodles. I always prefer the chicken flavor. That's usually my go-to flavor.
Thanks, Resub Michael.
We're just going to put them all in here. And we'll set it for 3 minutes.
Why the
So on
fuck are
first
we
minute
boiling Vienna
here,
sausages?
what I'm gonna do, I just like have one on the bottom, one on the top. Kind of like push it down a little bit so that all the water and the moisture can kind of soak in there. And we're going to do, and I usually just leave it at about this position for the first minute. Okay, so, and as you can see, as it starts to boil, it will like boil and kind of encompass the second.
Thanks, Resub,
ramen
Greasy,
noodle
Tokes, and
packet
Geen,
here.
and Corey.
And now you can see it's completely covering.
Oh, now we're getting there.
That's how I usually like to do it there.
Those Vienna sausages are screaming.
Well, so just put it in this position for the first minute. And I'm going.
Maybe tier 1 Grandissimo.
I don't even have to hold it with the fork anymore. 3. Alright, now it's been about a minute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip it to where the ramen pack on the bottom is now on the top, and the one on the top is now on the bottom.
Maybe
So now
full-grown Vienna sausages
on
act
the
differently
top is
than
not
Gerber's
getting all
meat
the-
sticks, but aren't they already cooked?
And it's
Isn't that the point of the Vienna sausages? You just eat them out of the
that
jar.
position for another minute.
They are? Thought so.
Yeah, just gonna leave it in this position here for about another
Thanks, Resub
20
Dyer.
seconds.
And give sub
Okay, so remember on the first
Amish
one,
and tier
just
1
kinda stack them
Biggie.
one on top of the other, and just
Resub
push
Shoe.
it down with the fork, and then after a minute, you flip it to where the bottom goes on the top, top goes on the bottom, and then for the last minute, which is coming up on 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's
Yeah,
see
last
it.
minute, now you can kind of break up the noodles, and
Oh.
they come apart very easily. See, and look at how plump these meatballs are. These are some very thick, plump meatballs here.
They are.
That's good stuff right there.
Thanks, the Resub Bearcat and info.
And it's going to be pretty much done in about 40 seconds. That timer will let me know. Either that timer or the smoke
Hey.
alarm will let me know. One of the two.
It'll get the job done.
If you live in apartments like these, where it's mandatory to have smoke alarms, they'll let you know when you're cooking. So
Thanks
far
to the
today,
tier 1
it's
Cat
been
Girl,
pretty
the
good.
anonymous gift sub.
So we're just going to let it sit there for about another, 17 seconds. Do.
Thanks to the gift sub Kumo.
That's just looking good. I just love how these meatballs are just plumping up. You all like plump, thick meatballs here?
They're not really plumping up, they're like exploding.
3, 2, okay.
You boiled Vienna sausages,
Now what
man.
we're gonna do, it's been 3 minutes, so what we're going to do is now we're going to drain off as much of the water as we can. That's why I needed this earlier. That's why I was looking for that.
Oh.
There should be there. But here's, I'm going to drain this off. Look at all this steam.
Woo!
All that. It's not fogging up your camera, is it?
God damn.
Good.
It's like a WWE entrance coming in.
Now what we gonna do is we're gonna put some cheese dip in there. This is the one that I highly recommend. The Tostino Smooth and Cheesy Dip. I got this at Walmart. This is the best flavor for that. You can get the cheap
All
stuff
right.
if you want, but if you want the full impact, you need this. This is, well, there you go.
Why Tostitos cheese dip?
Couldn't even open a jar.
If we're making poor man's spaghetti, why not just get Velveeta?
And just look at
Oh,
how
whoa.
thick and creamy this is good stuff right there. Not too much though.
I'm sure there's mayo coming.
There we go. And it's just, and you got enough for another recipe in there too.
There's gonna be some Crow, Vulcan, Cream, Tone, and give sub Clown.
comes the flavor packet for an extra kick. One flavor packet. Make sure I got all of it in here. And with this one, with this recipe, you might not even need the flavor packets, but
No, you need the flavor packets.
you know, if you want like less sodium or whatever.
Nah, fuck that.
I always put the flavor packets.
You need more sodium.
Stuff like this, you might not even need a flavor packet.
Just dump that mustard dust in there. Let's get crazy.
Here. Oh yeah!
Oh,
look
wow.
at that. There you go. The poor man's spaghetti right there. You got spaghetti and you got your meatballs right there. Now I haven't tried this recipe with marinara sauce, but if you want like the full spaghetti variety, but this is good right here. Cheesy. The poor man's cheesy spaghetti, I guess I should.
I mean, it's basically just ramen with cheese.
Noodles,
And then Vienna sausages that fell in.
sausage meatballs. That's pretty good right there. Yeah.
I actually bet that tastes totally fine. Just really goofy. Like at that point, you spend more money making this than you would just buying Velveeta's mac and cheese. Thanks to resub Leon, Chase, and Tier 1 Aurora, Tier 1 Cell, and Prime Wolf. The resub Robotits. Cheesy tortell... What the fuck is that? Cheesy tortellini? And then it's like his... Like, what is this, like ashes? You just emptied out his fireplace into the pan? What the fuck is this?
Alright guys, today we are making some cheese tortellini. This is a really big bag. I'm not going to use it all, just part of it. So this one is tortellini filled with ricotta, romano, and Parmesan cheese.
That sounds great.
I also have some mozzarella cheese, and we're going to use some Philadelphia cream cheese, and some ground beef.
So what goes wrong? This is all pre-made.
Okay, so we have the meat ready. Now we're just waiting on the noodles, which may take a long time, so it's not even boiling yet. I went ahead and used the whole bag.
Here's a prime Darth Revan.
Use it for leftovers,
resub Too Wavy.
whatever's. It could be
True
like
psych.
for the next day or
Thanks
2
a
or
bit,
3
Sam.
days.
Nutter
So
butter?
there's a lot in there,
Sure.
so this will make plenty. Alright guys, I forgot to add that to the meat I added some garlic powder and some minced onion.
Sounds normal.
Just add as much as you want. I just like eyeballed it. Just put
There's a
in
prime
however
Nino
much you
and
want.
5 gift subs, Silly. Thank you,
Alright
Silly.
everybody, I went ahead and added in the cream cheese. I mixed it in with the ground beef.
So this is what happened.
Cream cheese.
It's cream cheesed beef. But I don't know why. Is cream cheese and beef like a good combo? Does anyone eat that? I've never heard of it. Granted, you know I'm no culinary expert, but I've never heard of creamed beef cheese. I see one person say, yeah, it tastes wonderful, but I'm guessing you're just memeing. These are prime Artex. Yeah, super true, Kaze.
And added in the cream cheese. I mixed it in with the ground beef. I'm going to go ahead and add in the pasta sauce in there and 1 pack of the mozzarella sauce, cheese.
It looks like insulation.
Trying to get the camera to stop. I don't want to.
Yeah, it kind of
Pushing
does.
the stop button.
Asbestos just fell in the pan. Yeah, that's all good.
Alright, so I went ahead and added
Alright,
2
well, that was super
cans
sweet.
of
Thank you,
the,
Positive. And tell your mom I said thanks.
pasta sauce. Gonna mix it in there with the meat and the cream cheese. Gonna add some of this cheese in there and mix it around.
There's a tier 1 box full. The prime
And the
Skake,
pasta is still
Flaky, and the resub Low Key.
cooking. Alright guys, this is what the cheese sauce looks like.
No, look it up, K-pop.
It's very thick.
Thanks for gift sub, Bob.
Look at that. Creamy. What it looks like. It looks really, really good.
I mean, it ends up looking fine. I don't know what the point of the cream cheese is.